Milltown. They say dance school.
Cars and trailers parked at the front of the building must be...
Yeah. What you say?
Yeah. So indeed over into the car. So no, Jerry's gone, that's it. Drove on it. Money to take pictures of that.
Nice jacket, isn't it?
Love beginning to go the way they go
The other thing, if you have an issue, you can ring up and you're speaking to somebody. I know with some of the other insurance companies for modern cars, for example, you can get insurance and you're not sure who you're insured with through some of these brokers.
Absolutely, because we're a direct company, and particularly with our network of people, our customers get to know us because we get to know our customers, and we give that sort of level of personal service all over Ireland.
Like even the key is
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm with Pat McMahon, Secretary of the TR Register here in Ireland. Pat, tell me about your club.
Well, the club has been running for 40 years, 1973 to 2013, and we've roughly about 80 members. Some of the members, most members just have one TR, but some have 2 and 3 cars. One even has about a dozen TRs. It's a very vibrant club. We've a very successful Facebook page with about 4,500 pics, lots of videos, and lots of stories about TRs. Irish TRs both at home and abroad, as far away as the States, UK, and Sweden, where original Irish TRs are now based. And this car behind would be an example of a restored Irish TR2. It belongs to club member John Gillis, and it's absolutely superb. It's been restored to the condition as it would have been in 1954. So there's nothing new modern in the car.
This lovely TR4 beside us is owned by David Will. David, tell me about the car. How long have you had it? What restoration did you have to do?
I had it for about 3 years, and we've had a bit of problems with it. We've had to put another engine into it just recently because she was overheating. So it's been a major problem, and also we've done some paintwork as well. There was a few cracks on the bonnet, and also the rear bumper, and a few different things which we've had to put right. She's had about 5 or 6 owners. The original owner actually was just here a few minutes ago, who did most of the work to it, and I was chatting to him.
And do you take it on long runs like you do short runs or long runs?
Well, we've had it over to Malvern last year, and we were fortunate to win the overseas car of the show, which was very surprised with so many different cars from all over the world.
So you're going back this year?
We're going back this year. We have to bring the trophy back this year. Try and bring it home again. Yeah, so I take it out with the TR club, TR register here, and also with the Irish Veteran Vintage Car Club that I'm a member of.
Of Christian Classics from Glenveigh in County Kerry. You're in the restoration business, Florian.
Yes.
Tell me what you do.
Well, basically we look for desirable cars and restore them, but we restore them as we would do for our own use. So we don't take any shortcuts, we do everything. See that here on the E-Type example now, the engine was rebuilt. She has a brand spanking new 5-speed gearbox on it. All the front suspension is done. She has bigger brakes. You know, something that you would like yourself.
You're upgrading them so that it's
as well,
more practical.
Yeah, correct, yes.
Now, how many cars would you put through the company in a year?
Well, we're restoring about 4 to 5 cars in a year. We have every now and then we have customers' cars coming in and things like that we do as well. So, you know.
And you have another Jag here as well. Are you a Jag-oriented company?
Well, we like them. We like them. We have a few Bentleys as well. We like the Jags. We like the Bentleys. You know. We have an XK120 there, a drophead coupe that we just finished. Just came back from the upholsterer in January, so she's basically finished now. We have a couple of more E-Types in storage now that needs to be restored, but they're, you know, so we have enough work for the next 4 or 5 years anyway. Yes. Yeah.
Alan, we're here at the RAC Classic Car Show. How's it going for you?
It's going very well, very well. I'm enjoying the show immensely, and we've had a lot of good inquiries. So yeah, we're enjoying ourselves.
It's worth it.
Very much so, very much so. Great show. Thoroughly enjoying myself here today.
On the Miller's Oil Ireland stand at the RAC Classic Car Show. How's the show going for you, Peter?
Well, today so far we have been extremely busy. We've had a queue literally all day long, and without exception I say it was probably the busiest location in this entire beautiful range of cars.
Tell me what range you do, what you cover.
Well, we cover for all aspects of within the motorsports oils, classic oils and road oils. Now in the classic oils we cover from the turn of the last century, 1900, right up to post and pre-1980 vehicles. In the motorsports we cater for both classic race engines plus all the very latest rally cars, track race cars in the very new nanotechnology oils from Miller's Oils.
I'm going to give you the 14 tool, add the extra unit onto.
Which is still in Dublin, it's owned by one of the lads, yeah. I just
What's that?
We're here at the RIAC Classic Car Show with John Fair at Jalopy Factory. Tell me, John, how's it going for you?
Going very, very good. We're delighted. It's the first show of the season. We're a new venture launching into the Irish market, and I do automotive art, digitally rendered, and I'm able to print it onto t-shirts, mugs, coasters, and so on, iPad covers, iPhone covers. So we're getting a lot of interest today, and particularly from clubs and even businesses. So we're very happy.
Well, they're ideal. Some of them what you're producing, the iPhone covers, and that would be ideal as souvenirs for events, maybe.
Absolutely. I also do art commissions, so I will draw, if somebody commissions me to do their car, I can present it on a frame print and personalise that piece of art as well for them. Yeah.
It was a couple of years ago. I don't know how big it became, but
there's a project for us during the week.
There's a project there to find out what happened.
The imp is here. You're a little bit iconic and synonymous with an imp. And when I went looking for you, I found you on the imp stand, and you were literally people queuing up to talk to you about your imp or get a photo of you with the imp. You did a little bit of giant killing in that car.
Well, yes, in a lot of ways it was the most great time of my life, because people used to say things like, you're going to drive that little tin box. I mean, how can you possibly do that? And you think you're going to win something in that? And I went 1 year to Canada to do the Shell 4000, which was 4,000 miles from Vancouver across to Montreal, and you had to go over the Rockies. And of course the Americans were all out in their great big cars, and they kept looking at this little tin box, and they'd say, oh honey, you don't think you're going to get over the Rockies in that thing, do you? And as it happened, there was a lot of snow, and of course my little car just galloped up and galloped down, because of course it's rear-engined, so the weight was on the back wheel, so it could keep going. And it was absolutely wonderful.
Range and price. It's a word. It's actually a double word. It's range anxiety, Bobby. Right. Range anxiety.
So you're worried that if you drive from Dublin to Cork that you will get stranded?
Well, you won't drive from Dublin to Cork to begin with. There's a good chance. That's the reality. And you daren't use your air conditioning because you won't have any. And you won't be listening to the Bobby Kerr Business Show because your radio drains up the amount of electricity you have. So, not to mention the fact that the electricity that we're talking about is being generated in the first place from fossil fuels. So where's the logic? It just isn't there.
Yeah.
I'm here with Miles O'Reilly of AXA Insurance, one of the sponsors of the show here in the RDS. Tell me, Miles, how has the show gone for AXA?
Eddie, good evening, and at the end of the first day we're absolutely delighted with how the show has gone here today. When we arrived here this morning, and particularly as it came up towards opening time, I had a look out towards the front door near where our own stand is, and before 10 o'clock I could see queues of people there. I couldn't believe that, but when the doors opened there was just a flood of people in it, and it continued unabated all day. I think it was by mid-afternoon before I realised just how far the day had gone, and we were absolutely delighted now with the response we got from the people, and particularly the way we met people from all over Ireland, people who had come in buses, travelled up from Cork, Limerick, Galway. It was really a terrific response, and speaking to some of our fellow exhibitors here as well, they seem to be very positive about the show as well.
See you. Take care. That's some weight to be pushing. Yep.